I'd like to invite you to take a comfortable seat. Ideally, if you're sitting on the ground or a cushion, your legs will be gently crossed at the ankles. If you're sitting on a couch or a chair, inch yourself forward enough so the knees are directly above the ankles and the shoulders are over the hip points. Hands can rest gently on the knees or the thighs. And let's take a couple moments to arrive here and now. So gently draw your eyes closed. Begin to deepen your breath. So take a couple big cleansing breaths. Inhaling space to the body and exhaling anything that may be weighing on you. Take a couple of big cleansing breaths. And on the exhales, almost imagining your body getting softer, as you release tension through the nostrils, possibly even exhaling through the mouth. Take a couple big breaths, really filling the lungs on your inhales and exhales. Couple more breaths. Relax your face, soften the shoulders. And when you feel centered, gently begin to peel your eyes open. So today, rather than a quote or a thought or idea, we're actually going to do a little bit of exercises around energy medicine to just kind of come to our bodies and truly release any tension. We're going to start working with the crown of our head and making our way down. So I'd like to invite you to join me. The first motion that we are going to do is by placing our fingertips in the middle of the forehead. So you're going to place them there, and then on an exhale, you'll actually really push them towards the head and then begin to spread the forehead, just reaching the hands in opposite directions. And you can close your eyes if you'd like. Once you do that, you'll bring them one step higher. So just like at your hairline, kind of press in and then kind of drag the fingers across the head. And continue to go across the midline of the head. So just keep working your hands back. You can press as hard or as lightly as you'd like. And then you'll actually work all the way down through the back of the head, pulling across towards the front. And just breathe into it. Continue your deep breathing and notice how it feels. Work all the way down to the bottom of the neck. So you're going to continue down the hairline all the way to the base of the neck. Breathe into it, deep breaths. And then once you complete that motion and take your time, we're going to take our right hand and bring it across our body to the left shoulder. Similar thing, you're really going to press the fingertips down into the shoulder and then drag your hand across your body. So we're crisscrossing our energy, equalizing. Same thing to the other side. So then the left hand comes to the right shoulder. You kind of press down and then drag across the body. So in doing that, we just opened the crown chakra and then we equalized our energy moving across the body. From here, let's soften the eyes. So begin to rub your hands in towards each other. Kind of press firmly until you feel heat between your palms. So keep going, going, going. Once you feel some heat begin to build between your hands, you're going to close your eyes and then place the heels of your hands just over the eyes and just kind of let the hands cradle the forehead. Take some big breaths and just feel how the warmth of the hands feels on the eyes. Let your eyes soften. One more big breath like this. Beautiful job. When you're ready, gently lower the hands away from the face. And from here, we're going to work into the hands. So take your left hand out in front of you. Right hand's going to grab around it. On every exhale, press through the hand and go all the way up one of your fingertips. So make your way from the pinky side of the hand all the way to the thumb, one finger at a time, and then work to the other side. And you can keep your eyes open or closed, but bring your awareness to where you're pressing and how it feels in your body, really connecting with the sensation of touch. Take some deep breaths, so we can be working into some deep areas with these intricate regions of the body. So breathe into what you feel. And again, when you finish one hand, move on over to the next. And again, you can press as firm or soft as you'd like. You can move at whatever pace feels good in your body, but just connect with the feeling of touch. Breathe deeply. Notice what's going on. Great job. Whenever you finish each side, we're going to do a similar thing, but with your feet now. So reach down and grab a foot, and same thing, you're just going to kind of work your fingers kind of up the foot, and then you'll go to each toe individually. And just notice kind of what comes up for you when you touch your feet. Sometimes it's something we don't do much really frequently, so just be with the sensation, notice how it feels, and just kind of give yourself a little gentle foot massage. If you find a region that just feels super good, maybe you pause there for a moment. And when you're ready to transition and move on to the other foot, feel free to change your feet out. But just be with what you feel, notice what's going on, and be a witness to your body and the sensation of touch. Continue your deep breaths, inhaling space and exhaling any tension or energy that might be stirred up that no longer serves you in the body. And whenever you've completed both of your feet, find your way back to your seated stance and bring the hands right in front of you. We're going to just discharge any energy from the hands. So rub them together one more time. And then eventually just kind of shake them out, imagining that you're flicking off anything that no longer serves you. And then once you're all done, bring the hands back to the upper thighs or the knees, wherever you had them resting originally. Gently draw your eyes closed. Notice how you feel. So give yourself a scan starting from head to toe. Feel your body. Take some big breaths. And from here, we'll gently make our way to our Shamatha Meditation. So I'm going to start our timer for us. Once you're ready to transition, gently peel your eyes open and find somewhere to look on the ground ahead of you, about 3 to 6 feet ahead of you on the ground. Bring your awareness all the way down to your legs and allow the legs to fall heavy towards the ground beneath you. Allow the hips to rest easily towards your seat. Allow the lower body to just get heavy and sink down. From the strong base, begin to lift the spine so every vertebra stacks one on top of another, creating a strong back. Allow the shoulders to relax down the back body. Begin to open and soften the chest. Relax your belly. So if you're holding the belly button into the spine, let it go. Allow the arms to soften as the elbows just kind of hang in space by your sides. Hands rest effortlessly on your legs. Continue to lift through the neck so the chin is parallel with the ground. Lifting up through the crown of the head as well, as though there's a tiny string keeping you lifted, light and balanced. Relax your face. Soften the forehead. Relax the eyes. And simply allow the visual field to enter through the eyeballs. So imagining as though there's an infinite horizontal line in front of you that you're trying to see as much of as possible. So rather than looking at one point in particular, just letting the visual field in. Soften the cheekbones and the jaw. Relax the ears. Soften the scalp. Relax the mouth, gently floating the tongue down away from the roof of the mouth. As we are here, the body is naturally breathing itself. Begin to connect with the sensation of the breath in the body. Begin to feel the breath rush in and out through the nostrils. Take a couple moments to simply feel the breath within the nose. Begin to follow the breath inwards. Can you feel just the subtle whisper of the breath along the back of your throat? As you continue to inhale and exhale, notice what you feel within this region of the body. Gently make your way to the chest or the heart center. On the inhales, can you feel the chest lift and expand? On the exhales, the chest lowers and softens. Take a couple moments to simply feel the beautiful breath in your body, letting everything else drift away. Lower your awareness one more time, this time to the rib cage and the belly. On your inhales, can you feel the torso expand? On the exhales, feel it soften and contract. Allow your mind to be cradled by the wave of the breath in the body, letting yourself feel into the goodness of every inhale and exhale within. Continue to feel your breath where you feel it most prominently in your body. Now this may be in different areas, it may be in multiple areas or just one, but notice where you feel it within the inhales and exhales of your body. For the duration of the inhales and exhales, allow yourself to just be with the breath, to feel it. Now, as we're here witnessing, feeling the breath, the mind will naturally think, and that is okay. Our practice is to simply feel the breath, and when the mind thinks, one of two things may happen. The first of which may be that the mind thinks, however, we're able to stay feeling the breath. When that happens, we're just going to let everything be as it is. If you begin to think, so much so that you forget about the task of feeling the breath, in that case, we're going to label it thinking and then return to the feeling of the breath in the body. So take a couple moments to practice this technique. More than anything, please be compassionate with yourself. We are not here to stop the mind from thinking. We're simply here to become aware, to notice when the mind thinks, to notice when we get distracted, and find our way back to feeling the breath. Practice for the next moments on your own, And I'll let you know when our time has drawn to an end. Gently begin to draw your practice to a close. Maybe you add some subtle wiggles to the body or draw the eyes closed. Just find what feels good. And we'll eventually meet up with the palms touching at heart center and the eyes drawn closed. Take a couple of moments to notice how you feel right now. Bring your awareness to your mind, to your head space. What word describes the state of your mind right now? Just notice the first word that pops up. Bring your awareness to your body. Notice how it feels. What word describes the state of your body? Eventually tune into your emotional well-being. What emotion do you feel right now? And just notice, observe, let it be. You're perfect just as you are. Gently give yourself a smile and truly thank yourself for showing up here tonight, for dedicating your time to your health, your life, and your practice. And thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful energy and practice with me and everyone else who showed up. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.